What's up, WWE fans? My name is Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Welcome out to my YouTube channel. And tonight I go on my WWE Raw review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video before you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel to connect with me the right way. Because I'm on the road to 7K along with that membership. Follow my social media down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now WWE Raw, it was a good show for what it was. Alright, WWE Raw was live from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Van Adel Arena. Commentary tonight: Joe Tessor and Wade Barrett. Dan now forever together. The WWE video leads us into the show. Pre-show arrivals. We see footage of fans filling into the Van Adel's arena. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are shown arriving at the building. Liv Morgan and her bodyguard Raquel Rodriguez, who will challenge for the gold, are shown arriving with the Judgment Day. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther and the #1 contender Damian Priest go face to face. Alright, World Heavyweight Champion Gunther makes his way to the ring. Replay last week on Raw. Big Bronson Reed destroying everyone in the Fatal 4-Way match before putting Seth freaking Rollins through the commentary table. Later in the match, Damian Priest would pin Dirty Dominic Mysterio for South of Heaven to become the new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest would challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series War Games. That match is going to be cooking. Gunther stands in the ring and the crowd boos him a bit. Gunther holds a microphone up before putting it down and discuss. All that matters is he is still the World Heavyweight Champion. He does not live in the past. Gunther looks and sees what is in front of him. What's in front of him is the next challenger for his title, Damian Priest. There are a lot of things he can say about Damian Priest. All rise. Damian Priest comes out to a nice reception and looks confident as he heads to the ring. Damian Priest tells Gunther not to look surprised. The entire world was told Gunther would be talking about him, so he wanted Gunther to do it to his face. Gunther starts to speak, but Damian Priest cuts him off to guess what he'll say about him. Gunther is going to say he's street trash, a Latino bum. He parents doesn't care about him, etc. Damian Priest says he wants to explain to Gunther what he sees. Damian Priest understood why people fear Gunther for the first time in his career. He felt doubt. Damian Priest didn't think he could be Gunther, and it sucks to admit it. Admit it is true. If if it weren't for his so-called brother betraying him, that title wouldn't be around Gunther's waist. Once Gunther became champion, his vibe started to fade. It faded because Gunther started doubting himself. Gunther shakes his head in denial. Damian Priest says the vibe faded more in Saudi Arabia because Cody Rhodes pinned him. Gunther is furious. A Cody Rhodes chant fires up. Damian Priest says Gunther cannot talk because he feels doubt. Gunther knows he can't beat him. Damian Priest knows the unbeatable killer is dead because he have taken a swing at him by now. Damian Priest dares Gunther to take a swing at him. The people don't want to wait until Survivor Series. Let's do it. Let's do it now. If Gunther takes a shot, he'll drop his you know what. Gunther is pacing in frustration. Louis Kaiser comes out to the stage and demands to know what's happening. Louis Kaiser asks Damian Priest what he is doing. Louis Kaiser reminds Damian Priest that Gunther has already beaten him. He gets in the ring and advises Damian Priest get out of the ring and save himself. The next time Damian Priest stands in the ring with Gunther, he'll beat him once again. Gunther puts a hand over Louis Kaiser's microphone to stop him from speaking. Gunther starts saying something to him and poking him in the chest. Louis Kaiser puts himself away from Gunther and calls Damian Priest street trash. Damien Priest drops Louis Kaiser with the right hand and clotheslines him over the top rope. Damien Priest turns and Gunther backs up in fear. Gunther then leaves the ring without further incident. Damien Priest smirks at him. Gunther goes up the ramp with Louis Kaiser, who looks at Gunther suspiciously. Um, this was a good segment to kick off the show. Good segment with Gunther and Damian Priest on a show that really about one match, the War Games match. Obviously, it's hard to care about any other match. Showing a little humanity with Gunther really gets me curious to see what happens. That's all you can ask for. Hashtag WWE. This was a good segment between Gunther and Damian Priest and Louis Kaiser. Gorilla position. Kathy Kelly is backstage with Damage Control. She congratulates Io Sky on becoming the new number one contender for Liv Morgan's Women's World Championship. How does Io Sky plan to take Liv Morgan down? Io Sky says she is ready for it. She hopes Bianca Belair and Jericho Cargill leave something for her. Kairi Sane says they have other business tonight. Dakota Kai, returning from injury, walks up to them and hugs them. Dakota Kai says she is pleased. She is pissed at PFC for taking 3 months from her career. As long as Damage Control picks her up, no one can keep them down. Dakota Kai says they they remind everyone what Damage Control is made of. Damage Control makes their interest. They'll be in action against the Pure Fusion Collective next. Commercial break. Video package. WWE thanks all the veterans who have served in the armed force on Veterans Day. The 30th Medical Branch Brigade of the 21st Theater Cessation Command at the real Ryan Ordnance Barack in German is shown saluting. The crowd chants USA. U.S. airmen deployed overseas are also shown clapping. A veteran is also shown in the crowd. So we'll go to backstage segment. Kofi Kingston is walking backstage when he bumps into R-Truth. Kofi Kingston thanks him for helping against the final testament. Kofi Kingston also apologized for not having his back. Xavier Woods comes up and asks what they're talking about. Pete Dunne blows by Kofi Kingston and gets in R-Truth's face for calling him Butch last week. Kofi Kingston asks Pete Dunne if there's a problem. Xavier Woods says this isn't their problem. Kofi Kingston says this is their problem. If Pete Dunne has a problem with R-Truth, he has a problem with him. Xavier Woods is not happy and walks off. R-Truth says to Kofi Kingston, "That's Pete Dunne. It's okay, but he has to worry about Butch." All right, so we get the first match. So we get the 6-woman tag team match. No, not Bianca Belair. Dakota Kai, yeah, Damage Control, Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, and Neil Scott versus Pure Fusion Collective, Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Starks. And this 6-woman tag team match, uh, um, this was a um, this was um, this was a solid tag team match. Replay 3 months ago on Raw, Pure Fusion Collective visually attacked Dakota Kai backstage and took her out of action. Io Sky starts against Zoe Starks. They lock up and Zoe Starks took a side headlock. Io Sky twists out and applies a headlock. Zoe Starks knees her in the midsection and sends her into the ropes. Io Sky avoids her offense and does a handspring before taunting her. Zoe Starks sidesteps a drop kick and stomps her. Io Sky backflips out of a back suplex. Zoe Stark soon grabs her by the hair and sends her into the ropes for a back body drop. Zoe Starks taunts Io Sky and tags Sonya Deville in. Zoe Starks hits a backbreaker and Sonya Deville follows up with a running neck breaker for a 2 count. Sonya Deville hits a snap suplex and pulls Io Sky up for some knees to the midsection. Io Sky slides out of a suplex and sends Sonya Deville to her corner. Kairi Sane tags in. Io Sky and Kairi Sane send Sonya Deville into the ropes for a drop toe hold slash axe kick combo. Um, they then hit stereo basement drop kicks to Sonya Deville. Zoe Starks runs in, but Kairi Sane hits her with a headbutt scissors takeover. Kairi Sane drop kicks Zoe Starks into Sonya Deville. Kairi Sane connects with a sliding forearm on Sonya Deville, who rolls out of the ring to recover. Kairi Sane comes off the apron with an attack on Sonya Deville and gets her in the ring. The referee checks on Sonya Deville. Shayna Baszler pulls Karzan out of the ring and clotheslines her on the floor. So we go to commercial break. When we return from the break, we see Karzan fighting Sonya Deville, and Zoe starts off. Shayna Baszler tags in and stops her from making a tag, but Karzan soon escapes. Dakota Kai tags in and forms away at Shayna Baszler. Dakota Kai kicks her in the midsection and hits a drop toe hold. Shayna Baszler blocks an arm drag, but Dakota Kai fights back with a snapmare. Dakota Kai hits a scorpion kick, but Shayna Baszler shakes it off. They exchange strikes before Shayna Baszler looks like a fig and forgets a spot. Shayna Baszler soon charges and gets sent to the apron. Dakota Kai stomps Shayna Baszler into the mat as she gets back in the ring for a 2 count. Dakota Kai hits a running boot in the corner, and Shayna Baszler is stunned. Dakota Kai goes for a running boot in the corner, but Shayna Baszler moves. Dakota Kai hits Sonya Deville instead. Shayna Baszler hits a back suplex and applies a single leg crab to Dakota Kai recently held knee. Il Sky breaks it up, but Sonya Deville takes her out. Kairi then comes off the top rope to take Sonya Deville out. Zoe Starks hits a springboard missile dropkick to take Kairi out. Dakota Kai gets Zoe Starks out of the ring. Shayna Baszler applies a Kafuda clutch to Dakota Kai, but Dakota Kai fights it and tags in Il Sky. Shayna Baszler puts Il Sky in the Kafuda clutch, but Dakota Kai kicks Shayna Baszler in the face. Il Sky quickly hits the over the moonsault on Shayna Baszler for the win. The winner by pinfall, Damage Control. This was, I must say, that was a solid match. Nice to see Dakota Kai back from injury. Damage Control definitely needs someone to speak for them so she can go back to filling that role. Hashtag WWE role. Alright, let's move on. Recap highlights from this past Friday's SmackDown of the reuniting of the original Bloodline are shown. Roman Reigns wasn't interested in having Sami Zayn back. Later in the night, Roman Reigns will refuse to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief. Sami Zayn will seemingly join Solo Sikoa Bloodline only to double cross him and reunite with the original Bloodline. All right, so we go to the backstage segment. Main event: Jey Uso is backstage with Sami Zayn. They are pleased with what happened on SmackDown. Jimmy Uso walk up and is trying to make nice with make nice with Sami Zayn. Jimmy Uso says they need a fifth member for War Games. Jay says they have no friends on Monday or Friday. Sami Zayn says he might know someone. Jimmy Uso is suspicious, but Sami Zayn tells him not to worry. He'll text Jey Uso. Sami Zayn walks off. Jey Uso tells Jimmy Uso to be nice to Sami Zayn. Kofi Kingston makes his entrance alongside Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston will battle Pete Dunne next. So we go to commercial break. Backstage segment: Damian Priest is showing stretching backstage. He'll battle Ludwig Kaiser later tonight. All right, so we get the second match. Kofi Kingston, accompanied by Xavier Woods versus Pete Dunne, and in this match right here, this was a decent match. Yeah, decent match between Kofi Kingston and Pete Dunne. The bell rings and a Bush chant starts up. Much to Pete Dunne charging, they lock hands before Kofi Kingston applies a race lock. Pete Dunne quickly goes to the ropes, so Kofi Kingston backs up. Pete Dunne runs Kofi Kingston over with an elbow to the head. Pete Dunne rips at Kofi Kingston's beard. Xavier Woods looks unpressed and frustrated that Kofi Kingston is in this match. Kofi Kingston knocks Pete Dunne back and hits a springboard chop to the head. Kofi Kingston sends him to the corner, but Pete Dunne caused the turnbuckle and backflips him over him. Kofi Kingston springboards off the middle rope with a missile dropkick. Pete Dunne quickly rolls out of the ring to recover, but Kofi Kingston takes him out with a moonsault plancha. Kofi Kingston is fired up. So we go to commercial break. Back from we returned from the break to see Pete Dunne starting the joint multiplication on Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston fights out of it, but Pete Dunne drops his knees on Kofi Kingston's arm. Pete Dunne rips at Kofi Kingston's face and stretches his arm. Pete Dunne gets up and stomps Kofi Kingston's neck. Kofi Kingston fights Pete Dunne off, but Pete Dunne punches him down. Pete Dunne pulls Kofi Kingston away from the corner and wildly forearms away at him. Pete Dunne gets up and the crowd boos him. Pete Dunne charged, but Kofi Kingston takes him down with a leaping double stomp. Kofi Kingston hits a pair of running chops, followed by a dropkick. Pete Dunne avoids a leaping clothesline and takes him down by the arm, but Kofi Kingston fights him off. Kofi Kingston hits a pendulum kick in the corner and comes off the top rope with a frog splash as Pete Dunne is bent over. Kofi Kingston covers for a 2 count. Kofi Kingston pulls Pete Dunne up, but Pete Dunne wrenches the arm and snap it off his shoulders. Kofi Kingston fights back with an SOS attempt, but Pete Dunne fights out and kicks him. Kofi Kingston boots him and backs and goes for a springboard dive, but Pete Dunne forearms him out of mid-air. Pete Dunne sizes Kofi Kingston up and grabs him, but Kofi Kingston stunts him with Trouble in Paradise, which knocks Pete Dunne out of the ring. The referee checks on Kofi Kingston, so Xavier used the distraction to clothesline Pete Dunne on the floor. Kofi Kingston is furious and gets in Xavier's face. Xavier says Kofi Kingston shouldn't even be in this match. Pete Dunne kicks Kofi Kingston in the face as he gets in the ring and hits the bitter end for the win. Xavier doesn't even look at the pin. The winner the winner of the match by pinfall, Pete Dunne. This was a decent match. Xavier tells Kofi Kingston, "I told you so." Kofi Kingston is furious with him. Xavier says Kofi is worried about others rather than them as a team. Xavier says Kofi Kingston isn't focused. Kofi Kingston doesn't want to hear what Xavier is saying. Decent match with Kofi Kingston and Pete Dunne. The drama continues with the New Day. Hashtag WWE Raw. I hope they do not break up the New Day. Please, WWE, do not have the New Day break up, please. Replay last week on Raw. Liv Morgan and her bodyguard Raquel Rodriguez team up to take Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill out of the #1 contenders women's battle royal. Io Sky will go on to win the match. So we get the Judgment Day Clubhouse. Liv Morgan and her bodyguard Raquel Rodriguez are excited about their match. Finn Balor puts a damper on it and gets in Dirty Dominic Mysterio's face for losing to Damian Priest last week in the #1 contenders Fatal 4-Way. Mysterio says last week wasn't his fault. No one helped him. And Big Bronson Reed also interfered. Finn Balor says he was doing what Liv Morgan told him. Focus on the tag titles. But Finn Balor says Dominic Mysterio said he could take Damian Priest out. Dominic Mysterio points out that he beat Damian Priest and has been closer to the world title than Finn Balor has been in a long time. Finn Balor isn't happy, so the rest of the Judgment Day jumps between them. Finn Balor says he claimed family look out for each other and steps up for them. Next week, Dom and Carlito can step up for him and JD Madonna to take on the War Raiders. Dominic Mysterio says, "I got your back, fam." Carlito is worried and chased after Dominic Mysterio. Finn Balor sarcastically said they are one big happy family. Do you think Finn Balor is gonna be one big happy family when Finn Balor kicks out Dirty Dominic Mysterio, or you can have Finn Balor leave the Judgment Day. You never know, but either or, whatever happens, happens. I just had to put that out there in the prime example. All right, backstage segment. Big Bronson Reed is showing walking backstage. We'll hear from him next. In the background, we see main event Jey Uso talking to Rey Mysterio, but it doesn't look like the conversation went the way Uso wanted. Commercial break. WWE Elimination Chamber is coming to the Rogers Center in Toronto on Saturday, March 1st. Alright, can't wait to see the Elimination Chamber. Video package. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill say they will take Liv Morgan and her bodyguard Raquel Rodriguez down like everyone else. They're headed to SmackDown with the titles. UFC light heavyweight champion fighter Jamal Hill is at ringside. Alright, so Big Bronson Reed's next steps. Alright, Big Bronson Reed heads to the ring and looks very serious. Bronson Reed says he's out here tonight to say Seth Rollins is a hell of a competitor. Seth Rollins proved it when he got the victory over him at Crown Jewel. Bronson Reed says he is not a competitor. He is a monster. Last week, he's not only took Seth Rollins out, he took out Damian Priest and Sheamus. He'll take out everyone who stands in his way of Bronson Reed taking Seth Rollins out for good. Bronson Reed says, so Mr. Visionary, Mr. Revolutionary, Mr. Seth freaking Rollins, if you want your revenge, I'm in the ring right now. So burn it down. Seth freaking Rollins come out to the stage with a microphone. Seth Rollins pretends to speak, but Seth Rollins throws the microphone down and charges the ring. Seth Rollins takes it to Big Bronson Reed with some right hands. Seth Rollins hits the ropes, but Big Bronson Reed avalanches him down. Seth Rollins rolls out of the ring, and Big Bronson Reed follows him. Bronson Reed scoops Seth Rollins up, but Seth Rollins slides off and sends him into the ring post. Seth Rollins clears the commentary table, but he turns into a super kick from Bronson Reed. Seth Rollins is laying on the table. Bronson Reed climbed the barricade, but Seth Rollins dives off the table and punches away at him. Security runs down to separate them. Bronson Reed fights them off and gets in the ring to brawl with Seth Rollins. More security runs down and separates them. Big Bronson Reed gets away, runs around the ring, and jumps onto the apron to punch Big Bronson Reed. Security guards pull Seth Rollins down. Big Bronson Reed fights off the security and hits a wild suicide dive on some security guards at ringside. Seth Rollins avoids it and jumps on Big Bronson Reed. Raw General Manager Adam Pearce runs down to regain order, but Big Bronson Reed is infuriated. Alright, Big Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins versus security guards. Um, that was a good segment. Awesome segment with Seth Rollins and Big Bronson Reed is absolutely on fire right now, but he definitely needs a signature win to keep that momentum. Hashtag WWE Raw. Alright, commercial break. Replay footage of the wild brawl between Seth freaking Rollins and Big Bronson Reed is showing. They keep fighting during the commercial break. Alright, backstage, Raw General Manager Adam Pearce and Seth freaking Rollins are vulnerable going at it backstage. Seth Rollins has a scratch on his face. Seth Rollins says Adam Pearce knows who he is at his core, and wants one more match at one more match to end this. Adam Pearce shouts that he'll have the match next week, but it's over after that. Seth Rollins is happy as as Adam Pearce walks away. Why don't you save the match at War Games between Seth Rollins and Big Bronson Reed? Why, why would y'all want to do it next week? You know what I'm saying? Why wait till next week, knowing that Seth freaking Rollins and Big Bronson Reed needs to battle at War Games? That would be a perfect match for Seth Rollins and Big Bronson Reed at War Games. I would look forward to that, but they want to do it next week. Hey, it is what it is. All right, let's move on. Sami Zayn walks up to Seth Rollins and has a crazy thing to run by him. They need a fifth guy for War Games. Sami Zayn knows the history of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. The whole reason he's back with the original bloodline is because the family bonds never goes away. The family bonds with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns still makes them brothers. Sami Zayn has looked up and down the roster on Raw and SmackDown. There is no one else. Sami Zayn thinks Seth Rollins is their fifth man. Seth Rollins looks deep in thought. Sevron says, "I thank you. I think you're out of your mind." After everything, he's sarcastic to take that tyrant Roman Reigns out of power. Sami Zayn now wants him to team with them to build Roman Reigns back up. Sevron knows that Roman Reigns really is. He is shocked that everyone will stand next to him, especially Sami Zayn. After everything Roman Reigns put Sami Zayn through, he has to be blind so as not to see that Roman Reigns is using him again. Seth Rollins thanks him and appreciates him, but the answer is no. Seth Rollins walks off and Sami Zayn looks disappointed. In the arena, Damian Priest makes his entrance. So, next match. So we get Damian Priest versus Louis Kaiser. And this match right here, um, this match was okay for what it was. This was okay match for what it was. The Barbarians Damian Priest immediately rocks Louis Kaiser with right hand. Damian Priest gets him in the corner and strikes him before sending him to the opposite corner. Damian Priest charged, but Louis Kaiser sidesteps him and dribbles his shoulder into the ring post. Damian Priest hangs upside down in the middle rope, so Louis Kaiser drop kicks him to the floor. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, Damian Priest punches out of a side headlock. Louis Kaiser quickly comes back with a rolling Death Valley driver for a 2 count. Louis Kaiser kicks Damian Priest in the head and talks some trash. Damian Priest blocks a vertical suplex attempt, so Louis Kaiser clubs away at the back. Damian Priest fights back with a broken arrow. Damian Priest is fired up and forms Louis Kaiser in the face a few times. Louis Kaiser blocks a strike and hits the ropes, but Damian Priest hits a flapjack. Damian Priest kicks away at the chest and punches him twice. Louis Kaiser is out on his feet. Damian Priest sends Louis Kaiser to the corner and charges for a running back elbow. Damian Priest follows up with a flatliner for a 2 count. Damian Priest grabs Louis Kaiser and sets up for a Razor's Edge, but Louis Kaiser fights out. Louis Kaiser boots him back and chops the chest. Damian Priest absorbs it and stares viciously at Louis Kaiser. Louis Kaiser ducks a kick and rolls him up for a 2 count. Louis Kaiser hits the ropes and hits a running kick to the chest for a 2 count. Louis Kaiser is fired up and sets up for his finisher. Damian Priest fights out and claps the ears before kicking him in the head. Damian Priest hits the ropes and flattens Louis Kaiser and lariats Damian Priest. Damian Priest pulls the straps down and signals for the end. Damian Priest grabs and goes and connects with connects with the South of Heaven for a convincing victory. The winner by pinfall, Damian Priest. Um, this match was okay for what it was. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther walks out to the stage and stares at his number one contender in the ring. Gunther looks a little worried and walks off. Damian Priest is confident and gets the crowd going. That finish was never in doubt with Damian Priest going over Louis Kaiser. It was fine while it lasted. Hashtag WWE Raw. The match itself was okay for what it was. The Rock was named the 2024 Go Q Entertainer of the Year. He'll be on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon later tonight. Video package last Wednesday, WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker and Sheamus went to a time limit draw on WWE Speed. They arguably brawled after the match. I don't watch WWE Speed. I don't watch that. Okay, so we go backstage interview. Kathy Kelly is backstage with the WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker says he's looking to expand his trophy case. Being the WWE Speed Champion intrigues him, but that ugly idiot bonehead Sheamus got in his way. Sheamus walks up to him and says he couldn't help but hear Braun Breaker speaking. Braun Breaker has some arguments ignorance and disrespected Sheamus has been here for 15 years, while Braun Breaker has been here for 15 minutes. Braun Breaker has momentum and reminds Sheamus of himself when he became one of the fastest WWE champions ever. Does Braun Breaker have the guts to put the one title that has held him for his entire career. Next week, Braun Breaker says he wasn't listening, but if he wants a title match next week, he's on. He's on. Braun Breaker can't wait to kick his old you know what. Sheamus tells the kid to shine the title up real nice because he's taking the title home. Sheamus walks off. I already know that Braun Breaker's gonna retain next week. So that's all I gotta say. He's Braun Breaker's gonna retain the Intercontinental Championship next week. I can already tell. I'm calling it straight down the middle. Jimmy Uso walks up to Braun Breaker. Jimmy Uso asks if he has a second because he wants to talk to him. Braun Breaker agrees. Okay, so we go to commercial break. WWE continues to salute the troops. They then show off some of the crowd signs. Backstage segment. A shell shock Miz is cornered by the Final Testament. Miz says he's going to be talking in a leave of absence. The Wyatt Six let him go after he apologized. This is about his family. They moved on, and so has he. Karen Cross says Miz has given him nothing. Paul Ellering is his family, and the Wyatt Six attacked him. Karen Cross says he's going to break Miz's leg. The Final Testament grabs Miz and drags him through the gorilla position into the ring. Miz is begging them off. Karen Cross says Miz is lying to him. Miz is bleeding from his eye. Karen Cross shoves him down and demands to know where the Wyatt Six are. The lights began to go out in the arena. A dissonant C hashtag key is heard. The Rise Six appears on the apron, staring at the Final Testament. They get in the ring. Uncle Howdy says, "We're here." Karen Cross shouts at Bo Dallas. Suddenly, Miz hits Eric Rowan in the spine with a steel chair. Bo Dallas is shocked, but then begins laughing. The Final Testament takes it to Rise Six. Scarlett flips Nikki Cross out of the apron to the floor. Miz hits Eric Rowan with a chair and connects with a skull question finale on the chair. Karen Cross then slams Bo Dallas down. The Final Testament stands tall over the broken Briar Six. The Final Testament walks off, but Karen Cross looks concerned when he turns and sees Bo Dallas laughing heartily. Um, this was a strong segment. The Miz joining forces with the Final Testament, getting the better of the Wyatt Six. I'm looking forward to seeing if the Final Testament can finally start to separate themselves from the pack and getting interesting. They've been just exit, exit, exiting hashtag WWE Raw. I hope we don't see this at World Games. I think we're gonna have this match at War Games, the Wyatt Six versus Final Testament at War Games. But if I'm right, I'm right. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But hey, it is what it is. We just gotta see what happens. Commercial break. Replay footage shows what happened with the Final Testament in the Wyatt Six. Backstage interview. Captain Kelly runs up to Seth freaking Rollins and asks how he's planning to take Big Boss Reed out next week. Seth Rollins says he'll get back to her. The camera pans over to show Soul Sequoia standing in the parking lot with Jacob Fatu by his side. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga are in the SUV nearby. Soul Sequoia says he knows Seth Rollins doesn't like Roman Reigns. Soul Sequoia can't stand Roman Reigns. Why didn't they be the ones to join forces and take him out? Seth Rollins crackles and says he hasn't always gotten along with Soul Sequoia. He tells them a secret. The next time he's in the ring with Roman Reigns, it will be to stomp his head into the ground. Seth Rollins will never team with Roman Reigns, but he'll never join forces with their wannabe Roman Reigns. Oh, that part right there, he got him. He got Soul Sequoia on that one. Soul Sequoia holds Jacob Fatu back from attacking Seth Rollins. Soul Sequoia is not happy. Seth Rollins walks off on him. All right, next week, Seth freaking Rollins versus Big Bronson Reed. WWE Intercontinental Championship. Sheamus versus Braun Breaker. Like I said, Braun Breaker is going to be retaining the Intercontinental Championship next week. Her bodyguard Raquel Rodriguez makes her way to the ring alongside the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair soon follows. Alright, so we get the main event of the evening. So we get the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match with her bodyguard Raquel Rodriguez and Women's World Champion Liv Morgan versus Jade Cargill and the EST and WWE Bianca Belair. And this main event match right here, this was a good main event, and that's all I gotta say. Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan starts the fight. Bianca Belair takes Liv Morgan down and punches her away. Then Bianca Belair drop kicks Liv Morgan and shoulders her in the corner. Bianca Belair sends her into the opposite corner in charge, but Liv Morgan sidesteps her. Bianca Belair then hits the ring post with her shoulder. Liv Morgan stumps away at Bianca Belair in charge, but Bianca Belair sends her into the top turnbuckle. Bianca Belair punches away at Liv Morgan in the corner, while Raquel Rodriguez runs over and distracts her. Liv Morgan pulls Bianca Belair off the top rope by her braid. Jade Cargill pulls Raquel Rodriguez off the apron and punches her. Liv Morgan hits Jade Cargill with a baseball slide. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill nearly collide at ringside. Raquel Rodriguez powers Jade Cargill into the ring apron. Liv Morgan then leaps off the steps and hits Bianca Belair with a wild flat back bump missile drop kick on the floor. So we go to commercial break. Back from the final break of the evening, Bianca Belair and Raquel Rodriguez are down on the mat. Jade Cargill and Liv Morgan tag in, and Jade Cargill hits a pair of clotheslines followed by a spine buster. Jade Cargill avalanches Liv Morgan in the corner before hitting Raquel Rodriguez with a scoop slam. Liv Morgan quickly hits Jade Cargill with a chop block and hits the ropes, but Jade Cargill lifts her and hits a spinning face buster 1-2. Raquel Rodriguez breaks up the pin. Raquel Rodriguez knocks Bianca Belair off the apron and pulls Liv Morgan to her corner. Raquel Rodriguez tags in. Raquel Rodriguez and Jade Cargill take each other out with stereo big boots. WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton run down. Tiffany Stratton distracts the referee as Nia Jax hits Jade Cargill with a Samoan drop on the apron. Raquel Rodriguez hits Jade Cargill with a slingshot elbow drop and covers 1-2. Bianca Belair breaks it up. Tiffany Stratton tries for another distraction, but Naomi runs down and pulls her off the apron. Naomi attacks Nia Jax and Liv Morgan hits Naomi with a cold breaker on the floor. Liv Morgan tags in and comes off the second rope, but Jade Cargill boots her out of midair. Bianca Belair tags in and hits the Women's World Champion with the KOD to pin her. The winner of the match by pinfall is still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Jade Cargill and the EST of WWE Bianca Belair. This was a good main event. Nia Jax immediately runs the tag champions over with a double clothesline. Nia Jax goes for a annihilator, but Io Sky runs down. Io Sky kicks Nia Jax back and hits a springboard missile dropkick. Tiffany Stratton runs in, but Io Sky uppercuts her and hits a double stomp. Io Sky is fired up. Raquel Rodriguez gets up, but Io Sky ducks her. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill clotheslines Raquel Rodriguez over the top rope. Nia Jax runs in, but Io Sky and Naomi attack her. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill then hit Nia Jax with a double team suplex. Then the champions stand tall with Naomi and Io Sky as the show goes off the air. Good main event though. It was a little rush. Liv Morgan took a nasty bump on that missile drop kick on the floor. Lots of interference in this one. I wonder if this will wind up as a traditional hashtag Survivor Series match with all these women or a women's war games hashtag WWE Raw. Overall, this was a good edition of WWE Raw hashtag WWE Raw. They taping next week's show as I tape this. They built up some good matches for the show, including Seth Rollins versus Bron Breakker again. They may be in a bit of a holding pattern ahead of Netflix, but they're not forming it in either. And WWE Raw goes off the air. All right, let me give my honest opinion what I think about WWE Raw. Now, WWE Raw was a good show, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. In my own personal opinion, Louis Kaiser is overrated. I don't care what nobody says. And at WrestleMania 41, Liv Morgan is dropping the Women's World Champion to Rhea Ripley, cause you Liv Morgan didn't forget about Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. So I hope Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss will show up or show up at before or after WrestleMania 41. And that's all I gotta say. But you know I'm right about this. At WrestleMania 41, Liv Morgan is dropping the Women's World Championship to Rhea Ripley. It I can already tell, and I'm going to call it straight down the middle. Cause what Cora Rodriguez and Liv Morgan did to Rhea Ripley on NXT, they showed up with a baseball bat. So I hope Rhea Ripley gets her get back on Liv Morgan and her bodyguard Cora Rodriguez with a baseball bat. So talking about is fair play. And that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, WWE Raw was a good show, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. That's just my own opinion. I enjoyed the show for what it was. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review on highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of WWE Raw because it was a good show. And I cannot wait for War Games pay-per-view. I cannot wait. And I'm looking forward to that pay-per-view as well. But like I said, thank you guys so much for coming out to my Fortnite live stream last week. I really appreciate it. I had lots of fun. Even though I didn't even though I did not get any dubs, but I still have fun in Fortnite. That's all I gotta say. That's all that matters. If sometimes I win some, sometimes I lose some, but I just cannot win them all. But I just had to get that out the way. But anyway, shout out to everybody that tuned in to watch my WWE Raw review on highlights. I totally appreciate that. Whoever is the first person that's in my world premiere in my chat will get a shout out from me, and that's all I gotta say. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. I cannot wait to see Stephanie Valkyra and my queen, the Madness, Julia. I love Stephanie Valkyra and I love Julia. That's all I gotta say. And WWE, when it comes to when it comes to NXT Women's Division, um, NXT Women's Division is way better than the main roster. I do not care what nobody say. I stand by my word, and that's all I gotta say. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. I want you guys to have a good night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And I will also make a YouTube short video showing you guys 1000% full proof of my thumbnail because the proof is in the pudding. My YouTube short video is going to be dropping next, so I'm going to show you guys 1000% full proof of my thumbnail. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.